Welcome back to my whiskey pick of the week. You know I'm Eric the Whiskey Guy, and as always, as usual, and as expected, oh, do I have a treat for you today. This weekend, we're going to be trying the Jack Daniel's single proof, barrel proof. Oh, this is like every now and again the stars line up just right and just hit the bourbon atmosphere, and you get like what I want to call, or like to call a double whammy, single proof, barrel proof. All of it equals up to, if you put it in your gas tank, you may be able to drive all weekend on it. Is that potent? So I am excited to see how the Jack Daniel's is. The Jack Daniel's needs no introduction. Everyone on this planet has heard of Jack Daniel's. They say it's the most recognized bottle in the world. I gotta agree, it's up there. It's in the top three. Jack Daniel's, and me and Jack Daniel's, we go way back. Way back to when I was using fake IDs. No, I'm not even gonna say fake IDs. When I was using my brother's college ID to get in clubs during spring break. So we go back to, I wanna say 96, 97. First time at a club with a 21 wristband on, and you at the bar. And if you know anything about spring break, especially Daytona spring break, you gotta be, it's like the stock exchange. You gotta be ready. Bam, bam, bam. The bartender came, what you drinking? The first thing that came to my head was Jack and Coke. Yes, sir. When I was 16, 17, I knew whenever in doubt, order a Jack and Coke, and I'm glad that I did. And now that I look at it, now keep in mind, now I'm about 16, 17. At the club, Jack and Coke was like $3.50. That was mind blowing to me at the time, because at the skating ring and the bowling alley, they charge you $5 just for Coke. So I was like, what? I'm getting Jack and Coke for $3.50? So I was in heaven. Only needed one cup, but I just need that for the whole night. And I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh, I love some Jack Daniels. But I think that we kind of get too comfortable with Jack Daniels, because it's kind of like, you like, oh, that's just Jack, that's just JD. I don't think I ever poured a shot of Jack Daniels in my life. Never poured it in a glass. Probably put it in some solo cups, or just 9 out of 10 we just drank it straight out the bottle. That's what you do with Jack Daniels, is drink it straight out the bottle. It was like a community bottle. You brought it around, everybody just passed it around. You didn't need anything, nothing special. But that's Jack Daniels. Everyone knows about Jack Daniels. Now, when it comes to this single barrel proof, you gotta put some respect on his name. I wanna say this is probably one of this may be, because I haven't tried it yet, this may be one of Jack's best inventions when it comes to whiskey. Oh, we gonna see how this Tennessee whiskey is. I can't wait to dive into it. You know, Jack Daniels, he go back, he's an old school player. He go back to, I wanna say the late 1800s. He started making whiskey when he was a little lad, when he was probably about 14, 15. He was in the distillery making it. Him and Nathan Nearest Green, his mentor, the guy that took him under his wing, the original distillery master. And they took off. They pretty much changed the way that you look at whiskey, drink whiskey, how you sell whiskey. Jack Daniel's would be on the Mount Rushmore when it comes to all those accomplishments. So we gonna see how this bottle is. Now normally Normally I like to get the fifth. I'm a fifth type of guy, and I was at the store and I grabbed the fifth. The fifth was about $80. And I was walking up to the register and I went to pay. And normally I don't even look in the back of the register, but I looked on the back wall behind and I seen this little guy. And he just looked like, you see the gold, it looked like he had like a little name tag, like his little puppy that just said, "Adopt me, take me home." So I was like, oh, look at that little guy. So I paid $35 and got the pint. I don't know if I'm gonna regret just getting the pint because I may just love it and then have to go back and get another one. Or let me see if this one will hold me down. So, oh, the barrel proof, well, the proof on this one. This one's coming in at 129.4, almost 130 proof. This is probably one of the highest proof that I even got in my whole collection. Out of all these bottles that I got, this is one of the highest ones that I've seen, that I've tried. So, oh, let's just hope that it goes down smooth because I do not want to be coughing today. So let's see how it is. Ooh, barrel proof. I feel like I need to put on a seatbelt for this one. This smells like a potent multi-purpose cleaner. Like you can clean grout. You can do like it's mixed with a degreaser. This thing is potent. You can smell the aroma in this one. So let's see. Let me woosah. Now that's what I like to say. This will put some hair on your chest. This will put some hair on your chest. You won't even grow taco meat with this bottle. You getting straight steak. You getting steak chest right here. That's all you getting. You getting a quarter pounder. You getting this is I don't like to say, like, I would never say like what's a beginner's drink, because I feel like a beginner's drink is whatever drink that you go get. But if you wanted to just dabble in the Jack Daniels, if you decide to get this one, this would be called You Gonna Learn Today Jack Daniels. That's how this one right here, if you drink all this right here, if you drink all this at one time, this will have you sleeping on the curb. This will have you sleeping on the curb. This is, you gotta be very careful with this one. This one is, you never had a Jack Daniels quite like this one. This isn't your normal, your Black Label. This is definitely a step up. This is definitely a step up. The Black Label, that's gonna be what, about $35. This one gonna cost you, this was $35. And you can get a handle of Black Label for probably about $40, $45. So just imagine, this little thing is $35. So that's pretty much, this is where it's at. When it comes to Jack Daniels, I can't even compare it. As far as like Tennessee whiskey, the only one that's been potent like this was obviously the Uncle Nearest. That had a nice little potent to it. But other than that, there's not another Tennessee whiskey that's not bourbon that's pretty much on this same level. This is one of a kind. And a lot of people say that Jack Daniels is bourbon, but since they want to identify themselves as Tennessee whiskey. I'm gonna call them Tennessee whiskey. And this is no other. This is one of those ones. This is a bottle that you drink this bottle by yourself. This is a bottle. This is a selfish bottle. This is a bottle like you don't want to take this to the bonfire. You don't want to take this to the playoff party or the draft night. Do not bring this bottle because it's gonna piss you off how people gonna drink it. Like, you're gonna see people pouring it in solo cups and dousing it with cold. You're gonna see them just drinking it out the bottle because it's Jack. This is a bottle like if your team, like when draft night come up, and if your team draft a good player, you want to celebrate it, get you a little sip of this. If your NBA team, if they advance in the playoffs, take a little sip of this. This is a birthday. This is a birthday drink for you. Don't buy this for nobody else for their birthday. For you. This is a birthday drink. This is a holiday drink. You just need to sip on 2 glasses of this to sip on and have you right. You don't need to put ice in it. You don't need to put any chaser. But now, if you didn't get to that point, don't even bother getting it. Don't even bother getting this one unless you can drink it straight. Because you don't even want to put anything in it. If you're gonna put like Coke or something, you might as well just get regular Jack. Just get regular Jack. So this is my review on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna have to give this one I'm gonna give this a 9.75. 9.75. This getting an 8 every time. This one hit all the marks that you want. This will bring you back to Jack Daniels. And this is really for people, whiskey like enthusiasts, like people that really love whiskey. This is what everybody, the taste, the texture, the feeling of it, this is what everyone is looking for in a bottle, and Jack Daniels, they have delivered. So hey man, this is Eric the Whiskey Guy. We're gonna do it all again next week. I'm a slow burn, slow sip on this one. So hopefully this little bottle is gonna definitely last me for the weekend. I'll probably still have some of this left over probably by Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna take my time on this bottle. This is what you call, this is a keeper. This is a keeper bottle. Jack Daniels. Like I said earlier, it seemed like all the stars lined up and created like the ideal whiskey. Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels. We'll see y'all again next week.